Hello viewers, in today's class we are going to discuss about the role of tea industry in Assam. আজিৰ ক্লাছটোত অসমৰ অৰ্থনীতিত অসমৰ চাহ উদ্যোগৰ ভূমিকা সম্পৰ্কে আলোচনা কৰিম। অসমৰ চাহ উদ্যোগে অসমৰ অৰ্থনীতিত এক গুৰুত্বপূৰ্ণ ভূমিকা পালন কৰে। চাহ উদ্যোগে ভাৰতৰ মুঠ চাহ উৎপাদনলৈ 50% অধিক বৰঙণি আগবঢ়াই আহিছে। ইয়াৰ উপৰি প্ৰায় 6 লাখ শ্ৰমিক অসমৰ চাহ উদ্যোগৰ লগত প্ৰত্যক্ষভাৱে জড়িত হৈ আছে। গতিকে অসমৰ চাহ উদ্যোগে অসমৰ অৰ্থনীতিত এক উল্লেখযোগ্য বৰঙণি আগবঢ়ায়। Tea industry in Assam plays significant role towards the economic development of Assam, as it contributes about 5% to its SDP, state gross domestic product. More than 50% of total tea production in India comes from Assam. More than 6 lakhs of tea workers are directly engaged in this sector. That is why it is very important to discuss about the role of tea industries in Assam towards its economic development. So in this slide, we are trying to show some facts about the tea industry in Assam. So first, the tea industry in Assam is about 180 years old. It occupies an important place and plays a very useful part in the national economy. Robert Bruce in 1823 discovered tea plants growing wild in Upper Brahmaputra Valley. Secondly, a tea garden was started by the government in 1833, the first tea garden, 1833 in Lakhimpur district of Assam. The Assam Company was formed in 1839, and this was the first company in India to undertake the commercial production of tea. In 1859, the second important tea company, the Jorhat Tea Company, was formed. In 1911, the Toklai Research Station was established near Jorhat with a view to carrying on research on cultivation and manufacture of tea. This research station has been very useful in disseminating knowledge for the increase of yield for the industry. The opening tea auction center at Guwahati on 25th September 1970, a new era for tea industry of Assam. So the establishment of the tea auction center at Guwahati on 25 September 1970 echoes a new era for the tea industry of Assam. Marketing of tea has always been a problem for the products of this region. Previously, the tea auction center at Calcutta was the only center of sale for Assam tea. The imposition of West Bengal entry tax on Assam tea, transport bottlenecks, and many more difficulties involved in arranging the sale at Calcutta auction center necessitated the opening of the tea auction center in Assam, which produces the bulk of it. So next, tea garden statistics. The total number of tea garden in Assam is about 49,102 or more than this, of which 3,375 are small tea growers. These gardens covered an area of 304,000 hectares. The production of tea is nearly 6,42,180,000 kilograms, which is almost 50% of the total production in Assam. This production contributes nearly 5% to the SDP of the state. Now, trend of tea production in Assam. If you see the trend of tea production in Assam, it has been rising over the time. However, though the production of tea has been increasing over the time, but the tea industry of Assam has faced some difficulties regarding marketing of tea, quality of tea, its cost of production. We will discuss this issue later part of this class. In 2007, it has been observed that Assam produced around 5,11,885 kgs of 1000 kgs of tea, and it has improved to 6,42,180 in 2016, and these data are abstracted from Economic Survey of Assam 2017-18. Trend of tea productivity in Assam. So when we are talking about the tea productivity in Assam, it has been rising over the time, but there is some issues related to the productivity of tea in Assam. If you compare with the all India level, the productivity of the tea in Assam is still low. So in 2007, the average yield in Assam of tea is was 1593 per hectares, and it has been improved to 1112 in 2016. However, it is still lower than the all India average, so there is a scope to improve the tea productivity in Assam, because in the world level around 300 million tons of tea are found to be shortage, as the international demand is more than international supply. If we improve the quality as well as productivity of tea, we can have the capacity to fill up the gap between the demand and supply of tea in international market. So next, when we are talking about the tea industry in Assam, we need to discuss about the employment generation capacity of this industry. However, data is very to find the data of employment is very difficult for me. However, I have arranged from some websites, and it shows that more than 6 lakhs right now, around 7 lakhs of tea workers are directly engaged in this sector. So in 2002, it was observed that 6,19,663 tea workers are engaged in this sector, and it has been improving over the time. Right now, about more than 7 lakhs of workers are directly engaged in this sector. But the issue is that as compared to the permanent workers, temporary workers are less. Temporary workers are more. If you compare in 2002, permanent workers were 54,831, whereas temporary workers were found 1,31,993. So if there is temporary workers, we cannot say that the workers are safe in terms of their works, in terms of their job security, in terms of their job satisfaction. That is why permanent workers need to be improved. So revenue from the tea sectors, I have calculated the revenue from tea sectors in Assam, and data are from Economic Survey of Assam 2016-17. As we observe the revenue generation capacity of the tea sector in Assam, then in 2005 it was 865.25 crores, and it has been improved to 1852.78 crores right now. So the revenue generation capacity of the tea sector of Assam has been improving. However, if you look into the international competition of tea, still we need to improve the quality of tea in Assam, so to get more revenue from this sector. So India's international share in tea, if you look into the international share of tea, so far as India is concerned, it is around 13.42 in 2018. Though India is the second largest producer of tea, but it fails to export more tea to the international market. So in 2014, the share was 11.36. It has been improved to 13.42 in 2018, and we need to work more on this sector to improve the tea quality, to improve the export of tea towards the international market. So world auction price of tea sold, if you look into the world auction price of tea sold, then you observe that the prices provided by the World Auction Center to India is comparatively low than Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Kenya. That is why we need to improve the quality of our tea. Otherwise, we cannot fill up the gap of demand and supply of tea in the international market. So we have the scope, we have the opportunity to provide good quality tea towards international market. As Bangladesh is overcoming us, as Sri Lanka is overcoming us, as Kenya is overcoming us, that is why we have more scope to improve the quality of tea to have a very good auction price in the world market. So conclusion and policy prescription. So first is that the unemployment youth in Assam have taken up tea cultivation as their profession, especially in 1990s. As a result, the number of tea gardens and areas under tea cultivation have increased tremendously since then. This was taken as a positive step, but since they grow at small scale, they cannot go for factory manufacturing and have to depend on large tea estates and bottle factories to sell out their green leaves, which is often subject to exploitation but by not giving the price for their product. So 1990 চনৰ ঠিক পাছৰ পৰা অসমৰ যিসকল নিবনুৱা যুৱক আছে সেই যুৱকসকলে অসমত কৃষি চাহ খেতিটো এটা তেওঁলোকৰ বৃত্তি হিচাপে গ্ৰহণ কৰিলে আৰু এই প্ৰক্ৰিয়াটো খুব খৰতকীয়া হোৱা দেখা গ'ল 1990 ৰ পাছৰ পৰা যদিও তেওঁলোক স্মল গ্ৰোৱাৰ্ছ কিন্তু তেওঁলোকৰ যিটো কেঁচা পাতৰ উপযুক্ত মূল্য তেওঁলোকে পোৱা নাছিল কাৰণ তেওঁলোকে নিৰ্ভৰ কৰিবলগীয়া হৈছিল যিবিলাক বটলিফ ইণ্ডাষ্ট্ৰি আছিল বা ডাঙৰ চাহ বাগানৰ ওপৰত নিৰ্ভৰ কৰিবলগীয়া আছিল কাৰণ তেওঁলোকে নিজাববীয়াকৈ কোনো ধৰণৰ ফেক্টৰী খুলি ল'ব পৰা নাছিল আৰু সেইটোৰ কাৰণে যিসকল স্মল টি গ্ৰোৱাৰ্ছ তেওঁলোকৰ ইনচেন্টিভটো যথেষ্ট কম আছিল সো দ্যাট ইজ ওয়াই অসমৰ টি সেক্টৰটোৰ এইটো এটা খুব ডাঙৰ সমস্যা যাতে স্মল টি গ্ৰোৱাৰ্ছ সকলে এটা সিকিউৰিটি পায় তেওঁলোকৰ কেঁচা পাতৰ মূল্য ভাল এটা মূল্য পায় সো দিস ইজ ওয়ান অফ দ্য মেজৰ প্ৰবলেম of the tea sector in Assam so that we need to give more emphasis to uplift the standard of living or to provide good prices to the small tea growers. Secondly, although Assam produces more than 500 million kg of tea, the total consumption of tea in the state is around 10% only. Due to lack of transport facilities, Assam tea industry is facing a major problem in sending tea to the other parts of the country and abroad. Most of the smaller tea companies are not in a position to send their tea through railway and they are finding it difficult to meet the increasing cost of transportation. আমি দেখা পাইছো যে অসমৰ মাত্ৰ টোটাল প্ৰডাকশনৰ মাত্ৰ 10% হে ইয়াত উপভোগ কৰা হয় যদিও অসমে যথেষ্ট সংখ্যক চাহ উৎপাদন কৰে আৰু ইয়াৰ পৰা ডাঙৰ সমস্যাটো হ'ল ট্ৰান্সপোৰ্টেশন প্ৰবলেম অসমৰ যিখিনি টি সেইখিনি বহি ৰাজ্যলৈ পঠিয়াবৰ কাৰণে উপযুক্ত ট্ৰান্সপোৰ্টেশন ফেসিলিটিজ নাই আৰু স্মল যিবিলাক টি ম্যানুফ্যাকচাৰাৰ আছে তেওঁলোকৰ বাবে ইমান সহজলভ্য নহয় গতিকে যেটো কষ্ট অফ ট্ৰান্সপোৰ্টেশন টু ডে বাই ডে ইনক্ৰিজ হৈ যোৱা দেখা পোৱা গৈছে Next, the Assam tea industry is also facing tough competition from countries like China, Sri Lanka, Cuba, Kenya due to lower price and better quality of tea supplied by these countries. I have already discussed about the quality of tea. As a result, the demand for Assam tea has declined over the last few years. The quality of tea post-manufacture is also affected due to lack of proper storing facility as tea after processing during transportation and storage over time tends to absorb moisture from the atmosphere. So this is one of the prominent problem of regarding the quality of tea of Assam tea. So next, small growers are not getting appropriate price for their green leaf as it gets damaged during the transit to the factories located in far off places. There is need to set up cooperative tea processing factories to help out the small tea growers. Small tea growers সকলে এটা সাধাৰণ প্ৰবলেম হয় তেওঁলোকৰ কেঁচা পাতৰ উপযুক্ত মূল্য নাপায় আৰু যিবিলাক ফ্যাক্টৰী আছে যথেষ্ট দূৰত তেওঁলোকৰ যিটো ফাৰ্ম যিখন টি গাৰ্ডেনৰ পৰা যথেষ্ট দূৰত অৱস্থিত গতিকে during transportation processত কেঁচা পাত নষ্ট হোৱাৰ সম্ভাৱনীয়তা যথেষ্ট থাকে ইয়াৰ উপৰি যদি আমি সমবায় ভিত্তিত কিছু টি ফ্যাক্টৰীজ আমি এষ্টাব্লিছ কৰিব পাৰো তেতিয়াহ'লে স্মল টি গ্ৰ'ৱাৰ্ছৰ যিটো ইমাৰ্জিং প্ৰব্লেম সেই ইমাৰ্জিং প্ৰব্লেমটো ছল্ভ হোৱাৰ সম্ভাৱনীয়তাক আমি নুই কৰিব নোৱাৰো নেক্সট The northeastern states are given central transport subsidy for all the agricultural products. However, this facility has been denied the tea industry in the region. To reduce cost of production and to compete in the international market at a lower price, it is necessary to provide subsidy to the tea industry in the northeastern region. Gotike northeastern regionৰ যিবিলাক tea industry আছে তেওঁলোকক subsidy যদি provide কৰা হয়, it will get some incentive উঠা কিছুমান পাব যাতে তেওঁলোকৰ প্ৰডাক্টটো আৰু ডেভেলপ কৰিব পাৰে. So tea subsidy is very essential to uplift the tea sector in Assam. So next is power shortage, reverse migration, lower standard of living of tea workers, etc. are some of the prominent problems of this sector. সাধাৰণতে দেখা যায় যে আমাৰ যেটো পাৱাৰ কাট হয় পাৱাৰ কাটটো জেনাৰেলি হোৱা দেখা পোৱা যায় আৰু অসমৰ নিচিনা ঠাইত যথেষ্ট পৰিমাণৰ পাৱাৰৰ প্ৰয়োজন আছে টি ইণ্ডাষ্ট্ৰী বিলাকৰ কাৰণে গতিকে টি ইণ্ডাষ্ট্ৰী বিলাকৰ পাৱাৰ শৰ্টেজ এটা মেজৰ প্ৰব্লেম ৰিভাৰ্স মাইগ্ৰেশ্যন বহুত লেবাৰ আছে টি গাৰ্ডেনত কাম নকৰি বহিৰ ৰাজ্যত বিভিন্ন কামৰ সংস্থাপনত গুচি যোৱা দেখা পাইছে due to low wages low standard of living they prefer to work outside the state. So that is why these are one of the prominent problems for this sector. So there are so many or thousands of problems related to tea industry in Assam and we need to improve or we need to have some research and development activities in this area to upgrade this sector because it contributes more than 5% to its state domestic product and about or more than 7 lakhs of population are directly engaged in this sector. That is why we need to give more focus on this sector. So this is the tea tourism and we have also the prospect of tea tourism in Assam. So thank you. If you have any question related to this presentation, you can ask or you can comment in the comment box. Thank you.